You've all seen those videos claiming to generate leads through Google Maps, or putting up some commands in the Google search bar to extract information and then just putting that into ChatGPT to come up with tables of formatted data. Yeah, that doesn't work if you want clients who pay you a minimum of $4,000 every month for your service. If you want to land real high-paying clients, you need an actual strategy. Now, before I get into the strategy, I want you to understand why most of these lead gen hacks claiming to find 1,000 leads in 1 hour don't work. Scraping random data means bad leads. When you just grab random names and emails from the internet, you don't really know the person, you don't really know if they actually need your help, and you don't really know if they even have the money to pay you. So what happens when you send these guys an email? Either they don't reply, or they say I'll think about it and never come back, or they ask for a lot of work but don't want to pay much. It's like selling ice to someone who lives in the snow. Wrong person, wrong time. But when you're finding good leads, even if it means spending 2 hours just to find 10 people, you're actually finding real people who need your help and need your service. At least now you're not just shooting darts in the dark, hoping and wishing for something to just stick. So here's the only 3-step framework you need to completely understand lead generation and cold emailing. Step number 1, spend a large amount of time qualifying prospects and building a hyper qualified lead gen sheet, because this is where most people go wrong. When you're building your lead list, don't just grab the founder's email, a few team emails, and call it a day. In most companies, the founder isn't the person who is responsible for handling the marketing decisions. So if you're pitching a marketing service, you need to reach the right person who's actually responsible for that. Maybe the head of growth, the marketing manager, or just about any position related to content. Sending your pitch to the wrong person is like shouting into the void. Here's how you do it right. Start with your ideal customer profile. Define who you want to work with, what industry, company size, location, and most importantly, whether the company actually needs your help and whether your service will generate any form of ROI to them. Number 2, find the right people. Go beyond the company's about page on their website. Look for the right decision makers, people with marketing, growth, or content in their job title if you're offering marketing services. Number 3, build your lead gen sheet. Use Google Sheets to track names, roles, company, verified emails, LinkedIn profiles, other social media profiles, and a quick note on why you think that they are a fit. Number 4, accuracy over speed. It's far better to spend 2 hours finding 10 highly qualified leads than 2 minutes scraping 100 random individuals. Why? Because a highly targeted list means your emails will actually get opened, read, and replied to by people who can actually say yes to your offer. Don't be afraid to dig for the right contact. Sometimes you'll need to use tools like Hunter.io, Apollo, or even scout the entire internet to find the right contact. But always make sure and double check that you're doing it, because sending the emails to the wrong person is a waste of everyone's time. Step number 2, writing personalized emails with Loom videos. Anyone can blast emails with semi-personalization using AI tools, especially in 2025. And that's the exact reason why most cold emails get ignored. Hyper-personalization needs to be your secret weapon, and here's how you do it right. Start with a real connection. Mention something specific about their company, a recent video, or something that you genuinely liked about their work. Number 2, keep it short and focused. Your emails should be 6 to 8 lines max. Busy people don't read essays from strangers. Number 3, attach a personalized Loom video. This is the real game changer. Record a quick 3 to 5 minute Loom where you introduce yourself, mention something specific about their business, show briefly how you can help, maybe do a content audit for them for free, and end with a simple, clear call to action. Why Looms work? Most inboxes today are flooded with text, but hardly anyone receives a video made just for them. When you do this, it builds trust, shows effort, and makes you stand out instantly. Because when the person reads the email, they can see that you have taken the time to craft something personal. Also, when you're recording the Loom, don't overthink too much. Authenticity always beats perfection. So even if you stumble, it shows that you're real. Now, to give you guys a head start, here's an email example that we use at our company to get 20 plus meetings booked on a monthly basis and close deals consistently from there. Step number 3, and this is where most people go wrong, follow-ups. 5 to 6 times minimum. 99% of people give up after sending 1 or 2 emails, and that's exactly why they never get replies and think cold emails don't work. But if you look at the data, 80% of deals are closed after the fifth follow-up. This is where persistence pays off. Now, you might ask why follow-ups are non-negotiable. Here's why. First, people are busy, not rude. Your prospect might have opened the email while in a busy meeting, or maybe they meant to reply but got distracted. A gentle nudge can bring your email to the top of the inbox. Second, you show professionalism and genuine interest. Consistent, respectful follow-ups show that you're serious about helping, not just spamming or trying to take their money and run. Third, you build familiarity. Each time your name pops up, you become more and more familiar. Familiarity builds trust, and trust leads to reply. Now, Sahil, you told us why follow-ups are non-negotiable, but how can I do it effectively? Here's how. Number one, vary your approach. Don't just resend the same email. In each new follow-up, try a different angle. Maybe reference a new company update or news about your prospect. Share relevant resources, articles, or case studies. Ask a new question or offer a different solution. Number two, keep it short and respectful. Acknowledge that you know they are busy. For example, Number 3, space out your message. Don't send daily reminders. Following up every single day will most likely irritate your prospect, and instead of building goodwill, you'll become that guy most people hate. Wait 2 to 3 days between each follow-ups and then gradually space them further apart. Number 4, use multiple channels. If you're not getting a response by email, consider a LinkedIn email or send them a message on other social media platforms like Instagram or X without sounding too pushy. Most of the time, a multi-channel approach works wonders. Number 5, always track follow-ups. Use Google Sheets to log the number of follow-ups and set timely reminders. Also, don't forget to tag leads based on their current stage. Example, no reply, interested, not interested at this moment, etc. etc. You get the gist. Never take silence personally. Persistence without being too annoying is what separates those who land clients with cold outreach to those who don't. Now, here's a few bonus points since I genuinely love you guys and want you to succeed and make a shit ton of money using cold emails. First of all, understand the balance between quality and quantity. Don't let traditional guru advice overcomplicate your process. Why both matter? Number 1, quality. High quality leads means you're talking to people who actually have the problem you solve and the budget to pay you. Personalized relevant emails get replies, generic blast gets ignored or land in spam. Number 2, quantity. Even with the best targeting, not everyone is going to reply. So you'll need enough volume to see real results and learn what works. Treat outreach like a pipeline. More qualified leads means more opportunities. Now, don't get lost thinking that you need a lot of money to make this work. You don't need 5 different domains, 20 different emails, multiple paid tools, and a complex automation stack to get started. Google Sheets and Gmail are more than enough when you're just starting out. Gmail can send up to 40 emails per day with a properly warmed up account, and Google Sheets can help you keep a track of your leads, follow-ups, and responses in organized columns. Scale only when necessary. Once you're consistently getting replies and closing deals, then consider investing into paid tools like Snov, Instantly, and Lemlist to automate the process. Don't sacrifice personalization for speed. Always make sure that you're hyper-personalizing each email for the prospect, and if you can't write something unique about the person or their business, they're probably not a qualified lead. Now, here are some random bullshit myths that you need to ignore. First, you need to have multiple domains and a lot of emails to avoid mails landing in spam. Absolutely not true when you focus on quality and send a reasonable volume. Only worry about this when you're sending 100 emails per day, which will never happen because anyone who is hyper personalizing their emails won't get time to send more than 10 or max 15 per day. Second, you need expensive tools. Free tools and manual research work the best for your first few hundred leads. Always remember, only invest in paid tools when you have revenue coming in. When you're starting out, you have ample time but not enough money. Paid tools only make the process a bit faster. Third, you need a VA or a team from day one. Do it yourself first. This helps you understand your market better and refine your pitch. Forget hiring a VA and teaching her everything. Even better, you expect your VA to know everything about cold emails and lead generation even before you yourself have a clue about how everything works. The real money is made by those who care enough to do both. Find the right people, quality, reach out to enough of them, quantity, and do it consistently without overcomplicating the process.